All right, bro. Let's get straight to the chase. Nick Fuentes is a federal informant. Now, before we start, I am not funded by Peter Thiel or Palantir. If you guys don't believe me, then you're anti-Semitic. No, but in all seriousness, this shit is pretty funny. The whole right wing is in complete meltdown, or a complete meltdown online. And I'm being specific here because here's the thing. These people right now who are making a fuss online, these people have no lives. They're all chronically online. They're chronically online, and some of them just post the same corny shit for like 10 years. They just complain online and then they expect things to get better. Like, for example, there's these two people who have been growing on YouTube. Every video is just the same shit. They just complain about jobs, immigration, blah blah blah. And look, I understand where they're coming from, but it's literally every video. Every video they keep bringing it up. And it's mostly the majority parts of their video. They can literally have a different title. It can be an entirely different subject. And they just still be complaining about it. Like, motherfucker, we saw your last video. You brought it up 10 times in your last 5 videos. We get it, bro. And people, they just eat it up. And these people like to complain about goy slop this, goy slop that. You're literally consuming goy slop. That is peak goy slop. Well, look, man, that's enough of them. Let's get to Nick. Now, look, I don't know what's up with this guy. He seems to have like erratic behavior or some shit like that. And I'm gonna get into it. But first, let's find out how this started. So apparently there was this election in Ohio. One of the candidates, the dissident right wing, the quote unquote dissident right wing, they apparently supported him, and Nick did not support him. And the reason why he didn't support him was because he said he did a terrible job. I believe he entered the race late, and then he only raised like 100 grand. Which is, I guess, reasonable. I mean, I don't really care about politics, but I could kind of understand where he's coming from. And overall, his reason is pretty justified. If he would have supported him and he would have lost, it would have definitely embarrassed him and his movement. So after that, he starts roasting this guy. The guy got like 17% of the vote. And then the guy responded. He started attacking Nick, blaming him for his loss, just, infighting bullshit. And then after that, Nick said that he's gonna be voting for Democrat to make sure that the person who won, which is Vivek, he wants to make sure he loses. He says this is gonna be a protest vote. Now, look, this is gonna be my first contention, my first criticism of him. Nick, what happened? Didn't you say in October that you were going to physically show up to this guy's like election and try to make sure he never win the primary? I specifically remember that in late October when this guy Vivek called him out on like some Republican convention. Who the fuck goes there? But anyways, he called you out, and the day after, you like raged. You said this is war. I'll see you in Ohio, blah blah blah. And what happened, bro? You didn't even show up. You said you were gonna show up with 10,000 groypers. Actually, I think that was for Vance. But yeah, you said you were gonna show up to Ohio. You didn't show up. And that is probably my main criticism. This guy talks so much shit, and then he never backs it up. It's the same thing with Tucker. This guy was calling him his dad worked for the CIA. And that's true, but you didn't say that to his face. He literally invited you and you didn't say any of that. And then after the interview, then you started talking shit again. Now that's something a federal informant would do. And I already know people in the comments are gonna be like, well, they're gonna kill him if he shows up. Bro, didn't he tell Marjorie Taylor Greene, you have to be willing to die for the movement? He even said that on like some podcast. He said he was willing to die for the movement. So go practice what you preach. This guy's a fucking pussy, bro. I'm gonna go to Ohio. I'm gonna fucking make sure he never and then he fucking doesn't show up. And his excuse, well, we're gonna protest vote. Fucking federal informant. This guy's a federal informant. I hope you guys know that, right? I'm gonna get so much people mad in the comments, but he's a federal informant. You should not trust this guy. Yeah, I can't with this guy. This guy talks so much shit. He hasn't done an event in like 2 years from now. They look, he hasn't done an event in 2 years. Somebody decides to do an America for yeah, America First event. He gets fucking mad. So then fucking do something, bro. Go outside, touch grass, and go start your own event, dumbass. You want to die for this movement, right? You want to practice what you preach, so go do it. You should not be surprised if they try to kill you. But no, you want to sit on your ass all day, get all of these donations, and then say you represent this movement, but then you don't want to start events. People have to do it for you, and then you get mad because they get all the attention. Think about this. This guy from 2025 all the way to the present time, he hasn't done a single event for his movement. Not a single one. He's been in his fucking office chair like a Nepo baby, just live streaming. And yeah, he goes to podcasts and shit, but bro, what happened? It's almost like you got grabbed by the FBI and they told you if you host any more events, we're gonna fucking arrest you or kill you. So now you're a federal informant. You're a federal informant and people shouldn't take you seriously. And now he's telling everybody he's gonna go to Ohio now. Like, okay, bro, we'll see. Because right now you're all talk, no action, bro. You're making it very obvious that they snatched you up and you made a deal with them. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to talk about this because it's blowing up on my fucking timeline. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video.